do a skincare routine video for all of you. Some of you have been asking what I do to keep my skin clear, and I actually have a lot to say about that topic. Skincare is something I'm really passionate about, and yeah, I've tried a lot of products, and some of them have been huge flops, and then so far I've found some products that have honestly really helped my skin. I have a cold right now, and I'm really sorry if I get out of breath or if I like sneeze or my nose starts running or I do something gross. I just don't feel very good, but I was so excited to film this video that I decided just to do it anyways. So just to, preface the video, I'm not a doctor, obviously, or a dermatologist. I'm not even an esthetician, so take what I say with a grain of salt because, if you have really severe acne problems, I think the best thing you can do is go to the dermatologist just so that they can just let you know what's going on with your skin, maybe let you know what the cause of your acne is. But needless to say, I think these products could really help anyone who's struggling with acne, no matter how severe or moderate it is. Just to give you an idea of what my skin is like, I have kind of oily to combination skin, mostly oily, but then there's certain seasons where my skin will get pretty dry in places, so that's why I say combination. But for the most part, I have pretty oily skin, and I am breakout prone. I went through a phase in college when I was breaking out. In high school, I really didn't struggle with breakouts very much, but in college, when I first started especially, I started to get breakouts, and I really didn't know what to do about it because I had never really experienced acne before. So that kind of took me down a rabbit trail of trying a lot of products, and a lot of the products, unfortunately, that I used were really harsh on my skin and even made my acne worse. So I've been through a lot with skincare and tried a lot of things. And I finally feel like I found a routine that has been able to clear up my skin and also keep my skin clear. I've never had better skin than I do now, and I really think it has to do with what I'm doing in my skincare routine. I'm also going to mention one supplement that I'm taking and a mask that I use, but I want to go over what I do for my skin in the morning and at nighttime. So I'm going to start with what I do for my skin at nighttime. So this is when, you have a full face of makeup and you're obviously going to need to take your makeup off for the day. I do not have any face makeup on today because I wanted to show you guys just the quality of my skin. I didn't want to talk about skincare and then be wearing makeup and then you're like, is your skin clear? I felt like I needed to prove it or something. So I'm going to get up close to the camera just so that you guys can see the texture of my skin. And I did have some acne scarring just because it was around my jawline, and I'm unfortunately the type of person that it's really hard for me not to pick at my face when it is breaking out, and it's a habit I've been able to break recently, but because of that I did cause some scarring on my face, and these products have really helped to heal what I did to myself. So as you can see, all my scarring is pretty much gone. I have one little bit of a little bit of hyperpigmentation right here, but I did break out there last week, so I think it's just because it's a newer breakout. So that's really happy with how my skin's healed on that side. And then as you can see, this side is even better, and the texture is really good, and my pores are a lot smaller, and there's no scarring on this side. I used to break out a lot of my chin, and I'm amazed that I don't have any more chin scars, just because that's something that I struggled with for a while. And yeah, so I just have mascara on right now and a little bit of brow powder. So other than that, this is just my skin. I just want to make sure you guys saw just what was going on with my skin, so that as I talk about this, hopefully it gives me a little more credibility, because I really did have some pretty bad skin issues there for a while, and now I feel like I'm honestly just amazed to where my skin is at now. So let's get started. So for the nighttime, I like to take off my makeup with just like a liquid makeup remover. This one, I always just get what's on sale. I'm not very picky about my makeup removers. I know some people are. There's just certain things that I don't want to spend a lot of money on, and makeup removing is one of them. So I always get the one from CVS. It's their Beauty 360. I think that's like their generic brand, and it's just like in a bottle like this, and you have to shake it up, and I like to put it on a cotton pad. I like cotton pads more than cotton balls because cotton balls soak up a lot of product and you can waste a lot of the stuff that you get, especially if it's more expensive. I feel like you should use a cotton pad because you're not going to waste as much product and your products are going to last a lot longer, and I'm all about that. So you take your eye makeup off, and then I am not a fan of those facial towelettes. They really dry out my skin, and they honestly really irritate my skin. Maybe you guys don't have that experience, but I really don't like them. So then I go in with my foaming facial cleanser from CeraVe, and I like to wash my face with this once, rinse it off, and then I go in the second time. Since I'm not using a cleansing cloth, I feel like I have to do it twice. So I'm washing the first part just off with this, and then I go in and I take my Soniclear and then I wash my face again, and this really helps remove all of my makeup. Like, I'm amazed at how much it gets off, and it's amazing. It's by Michael Todd, which is a natural skincare line, and it's similar to the Clarisonic, which I'm sure all of you have heard about, but the difference that I really like with this product is that the Soniclear has antimicrobial bristles, which means that it helps it not to collect bacteria, and it kind of self-cleans, which is awesome because, you know, you don't want to put bacteria on your face with your brush that you're trying to clean your face. So this is a little more pricey. I think it's like in the 100 range. I think it's maybe like 120 or 140 if I'm not mistaken. I'll link it down below, but this one is really worth it. And the brush heads, like, you only have to replace them every 6 months, and the brush head is around $20. So after that, I go in with my toner, and I for a while was using witch hazel toners, which I've told all my friends about who have asked me so far, but I recently switched to a different toner, and I have to say I'm liking it better. So this one is by Paula's Choice, and again, I will link all of the names of these products in the description. So don't worry, you don't need to write any of this down. Just try and listen, and then I'll have a list for you guys down below, so it will be really easy. But this is Paula's Choice, and she's one of my favorite skincare lines, and all of her products are fragrance free, and they are also for sensitive skin. And so a lot of the products, like I mentioned before, were really drying out my skin, were really harsh on my skin from the drugstore, and her products are really awesome because none of them have alcohol in them. So they're really gentle, and they have amazing ingredients in them. So I'm really happy with this toner. It really helps keep my oily skin more balanced, and I can't say enough about it. It's called the Skin Balancing Pore Reducing Toner. So it really does what it says. So then I'm going to go in with my absolute favorite product that I use of any of the things I'm going to talk about today, and this is the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% Liquid BHA, and what that means is BHA is salicylic acid, and a lot of people are scared of salicylic acid because they have used drugstore products, and a lot of those products, not all of them, but a lot of them have alcohol in the ingredient list. And when that happens, the salicylic acid might not actually be affecting your skin, but the alcohol is. So then people think that they can't do salicylic acid, but really, I think a lot of people are more just prone to the irritation from the alcohol in the products. So if you're one of those people, I would definitely give this a try. It's a liquid exfoliant, so you're not going to have to go in with all of those scrubs that are really harsh on your skin. I'm like one of those people, you know, I love a good scrub. I totally understand. Some people just honestly love the the process of scrubbing their face, it makes them feel like they're doing something really good for their skin, but in actuality, you can actually do a lot of damage to your skin, and so I had to kind of stop doing that because my skin was getting really irritated. But this is awesome because it makes my skin glow, it keeps my acne at bay, and it also really unclogs my pores. Like, my pores have never looked smaller. I feel like I have pores that I would have had like in high school. Like, I didn't think I'd ever get them back to be that small. And this product, you just put it on a cotton pad just like the toner, and you just put this all over your face at night, and it doesn't feel greasy or anything. So I just love it. I can't say enough about this product. I think it's really helped with my scarring because of the exfoliation. I just, wow, like this, you just need this. It's amazing. I just love it. So after I do that, it's time for moisturizer. And I love this lotion. It's called Renewing SA Lotion, and it has salicylic acid in it. But CeraVe products are so gentle, and they're really good for sensitive skin. That's why I use their cleansers. And you can find these at the drugstore. They're a little more pricey than the average drugstore products, their line, but I think it's really worth it because the ingredients and the packaging and everything that they do helps to maintain the ingredients, and you're gonna get a lot for what you pay for. This, I'm not sure if it's actually meant to be a facial lotion because it says for extremely dry, rough, bumpy skin, and it doesn't really say anything about your face on the back. But I looked it up online, and a lot of people love this to put on their face. So I'm not saying this is necessarily marketed for your face, but I use it, and I have never broken out because of it. And if anything, it's helped my breakouts a lot. And I love it because it's not greasy. So every other night, I like to put a dot of retinol in my moisturizer, and this is by Paula's Choice again. Obviously, I love her products. I have so many of them in here. But it's a 1% retinol booster, and I like it because you can just mix it in your moisturizer, so it's not like you have 100 things to put on your face. You just put a dot in your moisturizer that you're already going to put on your face. And retinol is really good for acne. It's also really good for aging. So it's a really powerful product, and you only need, like, seriously a dot. They even say on here that you only need 2 to 3 drops, and 1 drop is tiny. So this is a smaller package, but it has lasted me, oh my gosh, I don't even know. This has lasted me probably 4 to 5 months already, and I still have plenty of product in it. So I've been really happy with it. Just, yeah, just do it like every other night or every couple nights, because you don't want to get your skin, you don't want to put it on your skin too much because it is a powerful product, but it definitely has made a difference in my scarring and in just the quality of my skin. So after that, I go in with my Paula's Choice Skin Recovery Replenishing Moisturizer. This you can use instead of this. It's an amazing moisturizer. I actually use this for my under eye area. For a long time, I neglected my under eyes. I didn't really know the value of it. As you can see, like, I don't have super puffy or dark under eyes. So I think that I just, you know, if you don't see a problem, you just don't address it. So I just never really noticed that area, but then I was reading a lot about just the importance of taking care of your under eyes, and just mine actually started getting a little bit drier, and so I decided I wanted to get an eye cream, and Paula's Choice really recommended this facial moisturizer that doubles as an eye cream. So I put this on my eyes, and in the morning I just feel like my eyes are plump, and they're really bright and just super moisturized, and my under eye concealer goes on like so smooth. So I love this product. If you have really dry skin, maybe you should even just use this as your all over moisturizer and then just put it on your eyes, and there you go. It's like 2 in 1. So after I do that, the last thing that I do is it depends on if I'm breaking out. This is a step that you do if you have an active breakout, or maybe you feel one coming, or you're just like, I don't know, maybe your time of the month is around the corner and you just decide, I'm gonna take some preventative action. This is the Paula's Choice again, but it's the Clear Daily Skin Clearing the Clear Daily Skin Clearing Treatment, and it's 5% benzoyl peroxide. And again, it's kind of the same with the salicylic acid. A lot of people are scared of benzoyl peroxide because they think that it's going to just dry out their skin so much. But the truth is that this doesn't have alcohol in it, and so you might want to give this a try, because I can put this on every day at night, and I honestly have not gotten overly dry. So, and I really have sensitive skin, so if that's me, then you'll probably be fine. But yeah, I just put a dot of this wherever I'm breaking out, or if I have an area, like for me, my jaw and my chin is the area that I for sure break out in the most. So sometimes if I'm just kind of wanting to do an extra step to prevent acne, I'll just put a thin layer on my chin and my jaw before I go to bed. This product is clear when you put it on. It comes out of the bottle white, but when you rub it in, it is clear. So you can put it under your makeup. So if you want to do it morning and night and just be really aggressive with it, that's fine. My skin can't handle morning and night, but again, I have really sensitive skin. So depending on your needs, you can put this under your makeup. So I love that. Alright, so that was my nighttime skin routine, and now I'm going to go into what I do first thing in the morning when I wake up. Don't worry, this is a lot more simple. I go in with my hydrating CeraVe cleanser. So before I was using the foaming cleanser because I love that to get off my makeup. But in the morning, your skin just had all of these awesome products in it, and it looks, when you wake up, your skin is refreshed. It's not that dirty. So I like to go into something really gentle so that it doesn't, strip my skin of its natural oils. So I go in with this cleanser, and it's kind of like a milky consistency. If you've ever tried CeraVe, it's very similar consistency. It's kind of milky, so you're definitely not gonna get suds when you're washing your face, but I love it because it makes my skin so soft, but then I still feel really fresh and clean. So then after that, I go in with the toner that I mentioned, so I won't go into that, but I use my toner again, the Skin Balancing Toner. And then I go in with my AM CeraVe lotion. So they have a couple different formulas. They have a PM and an AM, and I use their AM moisturizer for in the morning because, if you use retinol and you're using a liquid exfoliant, you're really going to want to make sure that you have SPF on your face because it is taking off layers of your skin, and you're going to have glowing skin, but on another hand, you're going to want to protect your skin more because it's going to be a little more fragile. So, but even if you're not using these products, you really should be using a SPF, just because, it helps with premature aging, skin cancer. I mean, you guys know the whole reasons why you're supposed to have sunscreen on your face, but I really like this one because it's 30, so it's a high enough SPF that I don't have to apply it really more than once. And this also goes on really easily under makeup. So some sunscreens are just a little more greasy and you just feel like it adds to just cakiness under your makeup, but this one I've found really works. So if you don't use sunscreen in your SPF because you don't like the greasy feeling, then you might want to give this one a try because I totally hear you and I hate that too, but this one doesn't make me feel like that. So I really like it. So that's my morning skincare routine. I just cleanse, tone, and then I put my lotion on. And then I'm pretty much ready for my makeup routine. So depending on if I'm wearing my makeup or not, then I'm pretty much just ready to go. So those are the products that I use as far as skincare goes. Now I'm gonna let you in on my favorite mask. So this is for, I would only do this once a week. If you wanna do it twice a week, that's fine. I think once a week is a great routine for masks because it just helps unclog your pores and give your skin kind of an extra treatment once a week. And this one is the Mask of Magnanimity. And oh my gosh, this mask is so awesome. If you have a pimple that you feel is coming, but it's not coming to the surface, so there's really nothing you can do about it, this mask, it's it helps it come to the surface. I swear it just draws out junk from your face. I know that sounds gross, but I love this mask. So, I mean, Daniel likes this mask. He's a good sport, as you all know, but even guys love this mask. It smells like, oh my gosh, it smells like chocolate chip ice cream, mint chocolate chip. It's It's like, oh, it's so awesome. Sorry, I'm like loving that. That honestly really makes me want ice cream. But yeah, this Mask of Magnanimity from Lush is the bomb. So the next thing that I want to talk about is this supplement that I've been taking, and it's called Wild Lettuce Extract. And my older sister Rachel, she found this from her naturopath doctor because we both struggled with hormonal acne. And so Rachel started taking this stuff, and it comes in, it's like a little dropper. You like put some in, and then you just either squirt it in your mouth or in your drink. It kind of tastes like green tea. But anyways, Rachel started using this, and all of a sudden just like stopped breaking out. And so she told me about it, and of course I had to try it because we have similar skin, and I mean, she was so happy with her skin. I just couldn't wait to get my hands on it. So I finally started using it, and it was like within 2 or 3 weeks, my the frequency of breaking out and just the type of breakouts started to go down so much. Like, it was pretty miraculous, and I just don't know what this really does. Apparently it helps balance your hormones, which obviously makes sense why it would help me to stop breaking out. But yeah, you should definitely try this if you feel like you have hormonal breakouts. I got this on Amazon, and I'll put the link down below. But yeah, like, I just take it every night. Definitely take it at night versus in the morning. Because it also, I read after taking it in the morning and wondering why I was so tired every day, I Googled it, and it's also a natural sleep aid. So definitely take this at night and not the morning, because you don't want to do what I did and just feel super groggy. I was like, what is wrong with me? And then I Googled it, and I felt really stupid. So definitely give this a shot, because who knows? I mean, it definitely worked for me and Rachel, and it could work for you. So yeah, this is a product that I really recommend. So that's all of my products. You know what? I am going to mention one other product, but I forgot it, so hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I just popped into my head, and this is something that I do probably every 2 weeks, I would say. Usually I don't get around to it every week, even though I wish I did. And this is called the PMD, and this is a microdermabrasion tool. And I just wanted to mention this for people who have severe acne scarring. I think that this has really helped with the texture of my skin, especially in areas where I had more scarring. I definitely think that this has helped. This is a lot more pricey. I think this is like $160. I think I got it on sale though. It was like this like huge sale when I got mine. So I didn't pay that much, but that's like what they cost normally. I will link it down in the description bar, but basically it has different heads, and you attach the different kind of like little sanders that basically smooth out your face, and you put the little microdermabrasion tool in, and then you screw this on. This is a tool where I would definitely suggest reading the instructions, but again, you just pretty much run it over your face. It's like a suction kind of feeling, and then an exfoliation. So it's definitely a product that I would say would be for people who are either experience severe scarring or just want their skin to kind of be like on that next level of smooth and glowing. So yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to mention. Well, that is my skincare routine and everything that I use to keep my skin clear and glowing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that all of these things were really helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, or you know, maybe something I didn't cover but you're curious about, just leave a comment down below, and be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks!